Hi everyone, Evie here. This is your ultimate guide to collecting all the Whimstars in Stoneville. Just follow along and by the end your collection will be complete. As we walk to each location, I'll explain the 11 different types of Whimstars you'll encounter in Stoneville, so it's easy to follow and learn along the way. Let's start with the fishing Whimstars. For these, you'll need the Rippling Serenity outfit. Equip it to unlock the fishing ability, and then interact with the Whimstars, just like you would with fish in the game. And this one is the Grooming Whimstars. These appear as these cute little animals in Whimstar colors. Equip the Bye Bye Dust outfit, like I'm doing so now. Approach them slowly and use the grooming ability to collect the Whimstar. Then we have the Parkour Whimstars. You'll need to chase smaller stars within a time limit, hitting them as you go. They'll lead you to the final Whimstar location. And now we're just walking to the next Whimstar location, and while we're doing that, we have the hidden Whimstars, or just Whimstars hiding in plain sight. They're kind of straightforward. You can just find where they're hiding and then walk up to them and collect them. And we are now approaching the fishing Whimstar. So just equip your fishing outfit. And this is the location, and then just do what you would do with fishing. I find that the fishing Whimstars sometimes are harder to get than fishes, so you might have to reel them in a couple times, but you'll get them eventually. They're not too hard to get. Maybe sometimes you'll have to do it 3 times, but usually it only takes me about 2. And we've got it. And now as we go to the next Whimstar, we can talk about discovering Whimstars. When you trigger one, it'll highlight a region, search for a star-shaped object, investigate it, and claim the Whimstar. And this one, I believe, is one of those parkour ones, if I remember correctly. But we'll have to find out. Yeah, this is one of the parkour ones. And for this one especially, if you fall into the water, you might die, but it also depends on... Almost. It also depends on whether the water is deep or not, because some parts of this river thing is deeper than others, so... But I mean, if you fail the first time, there's always second tries. And now we've got it. And then we're going to the next one now. The next one would be, I don't remember what the next one is, but another type of Whimstar we can find in Stoneville are the butterfly ones. So they're going to be very high up in the sky, and there will be Whimstar colored butterflies. So you'll need to equip the Afternoon Shine outfit to catch them using the bug catching ability. I actually did this with my dolphin account, but it was hard for me to actually remember precisely how I did each Whimstar. So if there's anything like this happen, just please bear with me. And yeah, we've finally located it. And this is the map location. So this is the ones that I call Parkour Cloud Whimstars. You would be riding a moving cloud like this, and then you'll have to jump on and off to collect all these stars along the way that will lead you to the actual Whimstar. I don't know, I find these harder than the normal star ones because you actually have to be on the same speed as the cloud sometimes, because for some of the stars you'll actually have to go back on the cloud to claim them. So you might have to do a few tries, but I think it's okay. And then Another type of Whimstar we have in the game are the Sky Monarch ones. So those are typically really high up in the sky. You'll have to look for a Sky Monarch bird flying around the star or in the area. Once you find the bird, when it lands in its nest, use the Grooming ability with a Bye Bye Dust outfit to befriend it, and it'll take you to the Whimstar. And then in Stoneville, you can also find the chasing Whimstars, which I hate so much. These would start hidden in like boxes and stuff, and once they're released, they'll run along a set path, and you have to chase and bump into them to collect them. And the one we're trying to get now are on top of the, I don't know what these are called, on top of the building thing, and this is the ones I talked about. They just kind of quote-unquote hide in plain sight. Like they just look like regular Whimstars, but you just have to like climb up or like go to weird places to get them. So this is one more. And then after all these, we have two more types of Whimstars left. So we have the Curio realm Whimstars, which you guys probably already know. These are hidden in puzzle realms, and the puzzle realms look like pink colored Rubik's cubes. To enter the elm, you approach them and the door would open. Once you're in the portal, solve the puzzle and you'll be able to claim the Whimstar. I'll also make a series of guide on the Curio realms. I find some are easier than others. And now you can see the Whimstar in front of us, and let's go get that one. So some of these, even the parkour ones or like the harder ones, you'll have to still climb up high spaces or high areas to get to them. Here's the map location. And yeah, let's get started. And if you're finding this guide helpful, don't forget to check out my other Infinity videos. I've got Let's Plays and more guides to help you out. And also, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And any love and support is really appreciated. Thank you. And now we've got the next Whimstar. And here is our map location. Alright, let's continue. And the last type of Whimstar you can find in Stoneville are the ones that are hidden in tinted, that's a mouthful, hidden in tinted treasure chests. You just have to purify the S-Lings, and once you purify the S-Lings, you can claim the Whimstar. And this is the discovering type. So these type of Whimstars, you'll have to find a star-like object in the area. Once you find them, like this one, you'll be able to unlock the Whimstar. I find these, I mean, it depends on where they are. They can be either super hard or they can be just like really easy to spot. It really depends on the location. So let me know if you need guides on those. If you do, I can make like a video on how to do all those ones, because some are just impossible to find. And I feel like it depends on the person too. Like if you, I don't know, I feel like different ones appeal to different people. And now we're just climbing up this tree thing to find the next Whimstar. And the pathing is like pretty hard in Stoneville, so please bear with me as I find the next one. Because sometimes I don't do them all together, and if I don't, I might forget a little bit about how to get there. But now we've found the right path. And I think if I remember correctly, we just go up the scaffolding, and once we're up, this one is hidden within like all those flower petals. And this is the ones that you can just jump up and crush onto. And if you have this teleport point unlocked, just teleport here, crush this pile, and you can get the Whimstar. This one is pretty easy. And here is the map location. Yep, and it's here. Awesome. And Momo is telling us that there's another Whimstar near here. So yeah, I find that the map is like a little hard, even though Paper made like different levels, but Stoneville, with it being so high up, for some places it's still a little harder. And this is also one that's just kind of hiding in plain sight. You just have to drop down to get it. It's not too hard if you did the one on the top first. And now I'm just checking my notes so I remember what the next one is. So the next one I think would be the Curio. Yeah, this one. So this is what the Curio realms look like. So they're like a Rubik's Cube. And they'll open up like so. Here is the map location. And when you enter it, some of these are so annoying to do and it makes me like want to rage quit the game, but some of them are okay. So this one, I think you'll have to like I think I stood on top of one of those to control the weight, and then once the ball dropped down, it was able to fall into the right location, and then it's gonna teleport to the one that's like closer to us. And this one, I think it's not too hard. You just have to jump onto the pad at the right time. And the previous two attempts were not great, but I don't know why. Yeah, sometimes it takes a few tries, and I'm just gonna fast forward this part. Oh wait, actually this time is good. We got it this time. I'm just like looking at the ball nervously, hoping that it wouldn't fail. Yep, and it worked. And now all we have to do is claim our Whimstar. So yeah, I feel like Curio realms, some of these are hard. Some of these you have to like really think about it. Some of these are like really simple. It really depends. I wonder if they're gonna get harder as we progress more in the game, but that's something we'll have to find out together, because we'll have to wait and then unlock the wishing woods to know what these are about. And now we're just going to the next location, and we're so far at 10 out of 26 stars. And the next location is gonna take a little bit, but we can walk together so it's not too much of a walk. And if you do have like warp spires unlocked, you can just teleport there. And this is one of those butterfly ones. I actually find these ones pretty annoying sometimes, because you'll have to like jump up at the right moment and also like use the bug catching outfit at the right moment to actually catch them. And for this one specifically, I had to climb up onto like taller surfaces and then get on top of those greenhouse like things and then wait for the right opportunity to catch it. So now we wait. And then once it comes back, you just have to like jump up in midair and use the ability. And when you're trying to use ability, don't hold on your right mouse click. Just do it once and just, if it doesn't work, try again. And now it's getting closer. And now we've gotten it. Yes. Alright, so moving on to the next location. And this one is actually pretty close. I'll also, probably at the beginning of the video or something, I'll also share the map that I have, because once you unlock all the Whimstars, the game will show up the Whimstars That way I can take a screenshot or something and then show you guys the map. Or maybe I can showcase the map at the end of the video so you can take a screenshot and you can follow that around. And this one is actually really hard to find because it's like on one of the patterns of these, I don't know, are these like bed sheets? Oh, these are probably fabrics because Stoneville people weave like really amazing Floragale fabrics, right? So yeah, that was that one. And then now we're getting to a more exciting one because we're going to find the Sky Monarch. I think they're so adorable. They're basically like huge fluffy birds. You'll see once we find them. Oh, and also these jumpy pads things in Stoneville are super useful for climbing up higher surfaces. Oh, and here is the nest. And let me show you the map location of the nest. That way you know where we're at, because Momo will track the Whimstars, but he's not gonna track the Sky Monarchs for you. So now we just wait for the birdie. I feel like for this, it really depends on your luck, because you don't know when he's gonna land. He lands pretty often, I'd say, but you just have to be a little bit more patient. I mean, that's worth waiting for, right? He is so fluffy and cute. And then you just hold on your right mouse button, approach him, and groom him. And this is super adorable. And when you're trying to like ride him, you kind of have to like tweak your angles a little bit more and like just get to this part and then click F to leap, and now you're in the air. I feel like this is perfect for like taking pictures as well, because I feel like this is just such a cool feature. And that is our Whimstar right there. Usually the Sky Monarchs are not going to take you directly to the Whimstar. It's going to fly around it. So you'll have to find the right moment to jump from the Sky Monarchs and get the Whimstar. And here is the Whimstar location. And I'm just taking notes, so we're now going to go to the next location. Yeah, I find it really nice that the game doesn't have fall damage, because I feel like if we had fall damage, I'll probably kill Nikki so many times. And I'm like already so used to no fall damage, I feel like I'm probably gonna kill my characters in other games because most games have fall damage. And now I'm just trying to line up the next location. And we can track. Oh, so this is one of those ones that I talked about that would run away from you. What did I name them? I named them Chasing Whimstars. They're the worst. I hate them so much. Like during the CBT, if you guys watched one of my videos, I almost wanted to quit the game, but then I remember that I'm making let's plays or guides for you guys. I can't just quit the game. So I think I gave up. And now we are going to the next one. The next one I think is on the roof. Yeah. Momo knows everything. So you just have to climb up the quote-unquote ladders Paper has prepared for you everywhere in the world and drop down. This one is pretty easy, and this one is like kind of easy to spot as well, so that's not too hard. And now we're moving on to the next one. The next one is a bit farther away, I believe, and I don't think I have the warp spire unlocked, so we'll have to run together. And it's good in a way, because sometimes I would follow guides, and when I follow those guides, a lot of the guides would already have the transportation spots unlocked, and then I'll be so confused when everyone can go there except for me, so then I'll have to find a way up. So this is actually perfect that I don't have the warp spire unlocked. So yeah, I feel like Paper actually guides us pretty easily. with yeah, let me just get this first, that way I don't have to go through everything again. So I feel like paper guides us pretty easily with blings and everything, and this is one of those S-Ling ones. So once you open it, S-Lings is going to start attacking you. And once you purify all of them, we're gonna get our Whimstar. Oh, oops. I didn't see that one. Yeah, these are really interesting. Like, you have to tweak your angles for those because they are holding a shield. And it's actually super cute because their shield is like a button. And we're 15 out of 26. So I find Whimstars in Stoneville pretty easy to find. Maybe because there are less of it. So that's probably the reason why. But I feel like it's a good place to start. And I'm also trying to make guides on all the different towns and locations so you guys can follow along and find all the Whimstars because they're so important in the game. And now we are going to enter another Curio realm. Wait, what's happening? Okay, so now we know that you have to enter from the right side or else you're not entering at all. And then this is another one of those moving boxes ones. Oh, oops. I actually think a lot of these are a perfect hardness, at least for me, because they're like challenging, but they're not like insanely challenging. Because I don't play a lot of puzzle solving games, so I'm not used to like this type of gameplay, but I feel like infinitynikki has trained me pretty well. And now I'm like really curious about more puzzle solving games or just like different open world games that are not like MMORPGs or like gacha mobile games. And now we'll start our long journey of pushing this one box onto the thing again. This will be such a workout for Nikki because the box is like bigger than her, and from her gesture it just looks so heavy. Oh, I love how Momo is like, I'll run out of the way because I know you're just gonna push me off the edge. Wait, where did he go? Oh my gosh, we pushed him off the edge. Or is he in the box? Nah, I'm just kidding. He's not. And this one is okay in terms of how hard it is. Just hard for Nikki because she has to do a workout. And then now we're going to the next one. And now we're just showcasing map locations. So where my mouse landed was the location we are going to. And thanks to no fall damage, we can just jump and we'll be almost there. Since I'm making a guide for you guys, I find it so hard not to collect anything along the way because I don't want to waste any time. And this is one of those grooming ones. Just approach slowly and groom them. Yep. I find these super cute. And then the next one we are going, this one is actually a little bit challenging to find. This one is located in one of the caves along the side, like I'm hinting now. So I am going to show you everything because it took me a while to find it. It's very wild. And also this cave, by the way, I think it's probably one of those fragrance ones, if I remember correctly, because I feel like in the CBT I got one of the fragrances from a cave challenge like this. And I like these caves as well because once you've discovered it, it'll become a teleportation point. Well, that was how it was in the CBT, and you can just teleport back to it and finish the cave anytime you want to. because for us, we're only going in for the Whimstar since this is not a cave challenge video. So I would want to be able to come back to the cave, so adding the teleportation feature. Oh, that was the end of the world. That was like literally the end of the world. And since vegetation is so dense in Stoneville, I am having trouble finding the correct path. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. I don't think I'm gonna cut this bit out in my video this time because I feel like cave entrances are easier to find when you can follow a guide. So I think I'm gonna keep this part in. Maybe I might speed it up. I'm not sure. But let me know your thoughts. Would you rather me cutting through the part that I'm like looking for it, or would you want me to leave it in? I would love to know your thoughts. So let's go look for it. Actually, I think it might not be this high up. Maybe it's like on the second level of this thing. Maybe it's underneath here. Yeah, I think it's underneath here. Yeah, so you can see that we've triggered a random... Yeah, this is a cave location. Make sure not to get to the wrong place. So from what I think there's kind of like 2 stories to this like cave or like this rock formation. So get on top of the second one, because the third one would be quote unquote the end of the world, and then the second one would be the cave entrance, and it's kind of like right in the middle of the stone like drawing on the map. So I think it's not too hard. It's just me because I'm like really bad with directions, so like doing a guide like this is kind of like very challenging for me. Yeah, and then hopefully I'll remember how to get to the Whimstar. Otherwise, you guys are gonna watch me suffer again. Hopefully not though, because I've practiced. I've tried hard to like actually find where it is first before making the guide. I actually just did it right before the video. And yeah, we just have to like fight through all of them, even though we're like, it looks so close, but we cannot enter through the cracks over there, so we have to kind of go around it. I think it's actually really nice. Like in caves like this, we can actually get a ton of materials, which is pretty good. And hopefully I don't die in here, because if I do, we'll have to redo this again. This is such a fail. And yeah, for these ones you have to wait, their material is called avoidance button. I just noticed that. It's actually kind of funny because you'll have to like kind of like avoid hitting them right on the shield to attack them, so avoidance button is like perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to aim at the thing in the back, but like I kept hitting on the avoidance button thing. And I think we should be able to get to the Whimstar now. I don't think we have to complete the entire cave. So yeah, it's just right here. We didn't have to fight through all those, but this is where it is. And the blue marker is our location in the cave. And you can see in front of me is the crack. That's where you can first see the Whimstar, but you won't be able to go through the crack. And then we are now going to the next one. We're teleporting to gliding training something. Also, I don't get it. Like, why can't we just send Momo through the crack to get the Whimstar? Why do we have to go around and fight? That doesn't make any sense. And now we're gonna kind of drop down again to get the next Whimstar. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Alright, now we float. Also, you can just drop down, by the way. I'm just being nice to Nikki because I don't want to hurt her ankles. And there is the map location of our next one. This is one of those parkour ones I talked about. And we'll need to focus. Because if I talk and if I fail, then I'll have to do it again. And it's not great for guides. And yeah, there it is. And look at the sheep. They're so adorable. I love the vibe of Stoneville. And now we are going to the next one. The next one is kind of on like the top part of Stoneville. Like not in terms of height, but in terms of the map. So if we're talking about directions, we're going north. I don't even know if there's like actual directions in the game. I don't know. But we set off again and Momo is telling us that there is a Whimstar. So it's kind of like on the cart thing right here. And yeah, you'll have to ruin their fabric to get to the actual Whimstar. Just make sure no one sees you, because otherwise I think we're definitely gonna get in trouble if this is real life. Imagine if you're like making fabric and like dyeing them, and a little girl just came here, jumped on everything, and now we have it. Alright, so now we are going to the next one. So for the next one, it's actually on top of the rock. I just had my mouse on, or my cursor on. So for that one, there's also a warp spire nearby, but I don't have it unlocked, so we're walking there. And I just had to get some water, so continue our journey of finding all Whimstars in Stoneville. Isn't it annoying that you're already at the location? It's just like right on top of you, but there's nothing you can do, and you have to climb your way up all the way from the bottom. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun, but at least we can climb together. Hopefully you don't have the warp spire unlocked, because otherwise you'll be like watching me climb, watching me struggle while you're just like standing up there with your Whimstar. But yeah, Paper actually do a good job with the blings. Because sometimes if I can't find anything, I'll just look for blings, and usually where there's blings, there's typically a route to some places. To somewhere. And this one is actually pretty interesting. So this mechanic took me a while in the CBT to do. I was trying to find a mini game, and it's on top of something, and then for that you'll have to use the machine thing to have it send you higher, to kind of use the weight of the boxes to make you jump higher, like this. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting, but at the beginning I didn't think it would work like this, so it took me a long time to figure that out during the CBT. And if you were wondering how I struggled, you can check out my mini games video. That was such a struggle. And now we just go inside. Here's the map location. Alright, and another one. I find this one pretty hard, honestly, but I'll show you how to do it here. So you stand in this square, and then this one as well, until it stops moving. And now it's the time that you activate the ball. I actually found a guide on this because it took me forever to figure this out. I'll link the guide down below. It's on the Chinese social media. So if you found that helpful, definitely go check the original video out and give them a like if you can. If you have a Little Red Book account. They're not actually called Little Red Book. Kinda. The direct translation is that. But I'll definitely link it in the description. Alright, so now we are going to the next location. We're almost done. Just have a few more. And look at our shadow. That is so pretty and so cute. And you can see it just in front of us. I went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the one. Here is the location. Another one of those parkour ones. Honestly, after doing so many like different Whimstars, I thought I hated the parkour ones, but now I'm just like totally fine with it. I'd rather have this than the flying one. Like the running one is just a nightmare for me. I don't know. For some reason, it's not my favorite. It's not the best. And there's our Whimstar. Isn't it so satisfying getting everything in one sitting? Alright, and then let's move on to the next one. And this is another one of those Curio realm one. Okay, so it's opened its doors, but we're still struggling to get on top of the hill. And here is the map location. And it's moving boxes again. Nikki is doing a lot of hard work today. Which is kind of funny in a way. Oh no, it's gonna crush Momo. Oh my gosh. Wait, where did he go? Is he in front of the box or like he just kind of disappeared? I am so sorry, Momo, but we gotta work. Wait, why did Momo go missing again? So now we'll have to fit the box inside here. And then use it to jump up. Yeah, you'll have to like really use the double jump and the bubbly voyage to get on top of the stairs or something. Was that even a stairs? And we only have 2 more left. And let me just double check where the next one is. And now let's get going. Also, I'm kind of confused. I'll probably have to go back and check on this because I've been taking notes on all the ones we've been getting or like we've been to, but somehow on the game map it says we're missing 2, but on my note we're only missing 1. So I'll probably have to pause after this one and actually like see what's going on. See if like it's a bug or if I forgot one. And then after I figure that out, I'll show you the last one or tell you what's happening. But yeah, you can see the Whimstar right there. So this one is also one of those ones that you have to like kind of think a little bit. And yeah, the angles sometimes are not the best. Yeah, basically you just have to aim at it and then crush into the stone wall thing. Alright, let's just check out all the ones we've gotten so far. I'm actually just checking with my notes. And the one we're missing is where my cursor is at. I'm so glad that I found it early on. Cause, what? No, what I meant is I'm so glad I found it right away. Because if I didn't, I'll probably have to go through the entire thing again. And it's nice that it's close by too. So it's right there. Oh, because it's a fish. Oh. Alright, let's... Actually, it's... Didn't we start with a fish one? And now we're ending with a fish one, which is just perfect. And this is our location. Just stand on this shipwreck thing and just get the Whimstar. That is the Whimstar. I also like that when you fish the Whimstar, he's usually the first one that bites on your bait. So that's pretty good. And yes, we've got it. And that is all the Whimstars in Stoneville. 26 out of 26. And hopefully the guide was helpful and you were able to claim your own Whimstar. And also let me show you the map again, just so you can see all the locations on the map. These are all the locations we've been to together. And there's also one here in the cave, but it's not showing up on the map. So don't forget about that one. I'm just thinking if I missed anything. I don't think so. Alright, so thanks so much for watching. I hope it was helpful and I hope it helped you collect all the Whimstars in Stoneville. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. I love to hear about what's your favorite type of Whimstar or what you hate the most, because I definitely have a type and there's a type that I just absolutely hate. I'll also be making more guides like this for every town and location in infinitynikki, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on new episodes. I'm also doing Let's Plays of the game, so if you're enjoying those, stick around for even more cozy content and maybe play along with me. See you in the next video. Bye!